Pokemon Legends ZA file size is only 5 gigabytes on the Nintendo Switch. And my first thought was this game is actually going to be terrible, isn't it? So that's what we're going to be breaking down. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below, and prepare for the flashbang warning. Because we're going to be looking at other Nintendo Switch Pokemon games. 6.1 gigabytes for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So Pokemon Legends ZA is smaller than Arceus. That's not good, and this is also why I was thinking, man, this game's actually going to be terrible, because it really is only the ZA Royale. That this is the entire gameplay, and they just padded it out to 28 tiers that you have to go from Z to A, and then some kind of story, and then who knows what the post-game is going to be, but it's not like there's a secret bit of Kalos to explore inside of the games or anything else like that. You beat the game, maybe Megas or some Alpha or Time Rift thing happens for Shinies, and that's it. And there's just nothing more to the game, which also explains why there's going to be a Pokemon Presents in July, even though the game's coming out a month early. So the next trailer is going to be whatever is going on at the end over here. And then, so like Mega Shenanigans, maybe new Megas, and then story. So it's like 2 to 3 trailers. And that's it for Pokemon Legends ZA, because the game is actually nothing. The entire file size shows that, like, yep, we get to play in Kalos. And it's not even a big Kalos. Hey, good, the video actually popped up the map as I said that. And, like, someone did a map comparison to, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus or something, or, like, kind of showed the regions versus what we saw in the trailer. And it's a really small game. And the 5 gigabyte file size really backs up that it's a really small game. And that's what gets me about the Pokemon Legends series. Like, these are tech demos. And they're full-price games. Like, $40 makes Pokemon Legends Arceus still the worst game, but not as egregious. And then this, like, oh yeah, I don't even... Like, what is it with Pokemon Legends series and the worst gameplay loops and lack of content and just not even feeling like real Pokemon at any point? I don't know. I tried to give the game a chance. I saw the trailers, and like, especially after the last trailer, I saw this, I went, it might be interesting. The gameplay loop might be fun in the way you can just kind of play it, but you also don't get to play your way because you still need the promotion matches and the tickets, and for some reason there's a ticket limit, so you can't just like bank, you know, 20,000 tickets by beating higher level challenges because you're actually good at Pokemon. You can't snowball ahead and then like skip tiers or something. Maybe you can eventually like skip some placements, because going 28 in a row, that's like 28 promotion matches minimum, and then like 4 or 5 matches to earn each promotion. It's just the battle, like, actually, yeah, that's what it is. It's a glorified battle tower. All right, guys, you like your battle facilities so much, you're really upset that there's no battle, whatchamacallit, frontier. That you're upset that there's no frontier. Here's your entire battle frontier game. 100 battle challenge gauntlet. That's the entire thing. It's 5 gigabytes. Enjoy your $80 game. It's actually 60, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and then Nintendo Switch 2 being twice the size really confirms that, because the Nintendo Switch 2 version is just better graphics. So the entire game is Lumio City. All the models, all the assets, that's what's taking up most of the file size. And then there's actually just no game there. Does it get any worse? Pokemon Sword and Shield, once this loads, 10 gigabytes. And when you think about base Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's actually like there wasn't any extra post-game area. You just go back to the fully unlocked wild area. And the wild area was great. So yeah, we have... How are we going half from, like, not even the start of the generation, because we also had Pokemon Let's Go. And I didn't pull up Pokemon Let's Go size. Give me a second. So, like, that could show something. Flashbang warning. Pokemon Let's Go being 4.2 gigabytes, but also a completely different game and the best Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. But, like, you have to take the entire Kanto map, an entire region that is also, like, less 3D graphic and whatever. It's not, like, open world like we have for Pokemon Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, ZA, all that other stuff. And the larger open... Well, not even larger open areas, but, like, open areas of Pokemon Legends Arceus. And then Pokemon Let's Go just had, like, the best gameplay loop inside of Pokemon with catch combos and did everything really well. So with Pokemon Legends being unable to actually have like satisfying gameplay, and then it's just taking place inside of Lumio City, which is why I was so down on the game, because Pokemon X and Y was the renaissance of Pokemon. That's when this channel like super kicked off, because I was like, oh yeah, I've been playing Pokemon my entire life. I should do content about it, because this whole YouTube thing. And then it felt like everyone enjoyed Pokemon, especially because hacking wasn't a big thing for a bit. And then Pokemon Home didn't ruin everything, and everyone's just having fun learning how to breed and actually shiny hunting and doing everything. So I was like, I want that experience again. I'm not against going back to Kalos. I want to go back to Kalos. This game's terrible because we're not going back to Kalos. We're not getting Z version. And that's just this. It's just 5 gigabytes of empty city. And not Pokemon. Cool. But then it just kind of shows like, yeah, there was a lot going on with Pokemon Sword and Shield, because we got to explore the entire Galar region, even though it was just like some linear route stuff that wasn't satisfying. Wild area still took up a lot, still very impressive, and then everything else about the game was really good. Another flashbang warning. Pokemon Sword and Shield now at 12.4 gigabytes, because it seems like there's actually quite a bit to the base game if you can cram in, because I think this also factors in the DLC. Because I saw, like, the game file size update after DLC or something. It's like, there's no way that the entire Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra is, like, 2.4 gigabytes. That's impressive. Which also can explain a little bit about the Pokemon Legends ZA file size. Like, yeah, they have optimized it. Now they have, like, a lot more experience. But then Nintendo Switch 2, they just, like, overload the graphics into 10 gigabytes or something. And then for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I heard like rumors of it being 7 gigabytes on launch, and then after DLC it went up to like 10-ish. And this page, like, there's no Wayback Machine on this page for the launch of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I think Nintendo like revamped their entire website a couple of years ago or something. So people are like, oh man, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's gonna suck 'cause it's only 7 gigabytes. And yeah, like, we got a lot more area to explore. So take out, I don't even know. It's like, yeah, you just take out all that, and then you change it into Pokemon Legends ZA, and it's just unimpressive. So, what do you guys think? I'm trying to, like, figure out if I'm missing, because when I was surprised. I saw, like, wow, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was only, like, 7, 8 on release, and then they put it in the DLC, and it was alright. So how does that compare to Pokemon Legends ZA? But then the big thing is, like, there's no surprises. I think that's the biggest thing that the 5 gigabytes does. Like, sure, maybe they've optimized it. Maybe they're able to give us a lot of good stuff, or like a lot of size inside that 5 gigabytes. But even then, it's probably still going to be less than Pokemon Legends Arceus. And then the gameplay isn't it. It's just like, oh, we got the same trash catching and sneaking mechanics for Pokemon Legends Arceus. The battle system is completely broken. There's the battle system being broken, as we have no control over our Pokemon except through our character. So to dodge attacks, we as the trainer walk away from it. And I guess this is how they make the most out of the 5 gigabytes, because you do the little stupid rooftop jumping. And for some reason, there's just a park on all the roofs and dudes walking around to battle for the battle feature. And then that's the gameplay loop. You do that for 100 battles. There's some story that happens along the way, and that's all there is to Pokemon Legends ZA. Because we're not allowed a real Kalos experience anymore, or an actual good Pokemon game if it's got Legends attached to it. So, yeah. I think that's what I mean. There's nothing else here. Great. Cool. Awesome. Tell me what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.